Losing a cat can be the worst feeling in the world. You may blame yourself or feel helpless. I've been there. I lost my cat Arya several years ago, and I'll never forget how overwhelming it felt. Thankfully, some of the strategies I'll cover in this video helped me find her, and they could help you too. The information might take about 10 minutes to watch, but it could save you many hours of looking the wrong way. Learning the right approach will allow you to focus your energies on the strategies most likely to succeed. I am the Cat Butler, and these are my two ragdoll cats, Teemo and Arya. If you're watching this because your cat is missing, I'm so sorry you're going through this. You're in the right place, and I'll walk you through what to do, step by step, to give you the best chance of bringing them home. Even if your cat isn't missing right now, this is important information for every cat owner to know, so if it ever happens, you'll be prepared to act quickly. The first tip is to start your search immediately. Some people wait for their cat to come home on their own. That is a mistake. The first 24 to 48 hours are critical. Studies have shown that the longer your cat is lost, the less likely they will be found. You need to do an exhaustive boots-on-the-ground search. That means walking your neighborhood, checking every hiding spot, and talking to neighbors. Acting fast and searching thoroughly gives you the best chance of finding them. When I lost Arya, I started searching immediately. I didn't wait. I was prepared to stay out all night if that's what it took to find her. After 3 exhausting hours, I finally found her just one house away, hiding near the neighbor's trash can. The second tip is to narrow your search radius. Cats are territorial by nature, so they usually don't run far, especially indoor cats who aren't used to the outside world. When they're scared, indoor cats tend to hunker down close to where they escaped, often within 50 yards or up to 3 houses away. They will most likely not meow, as that would give their position away to predators. By focusing your search in a tight area, you avoid wasting time and increase your chances of spotting them in one of their hiding spots. Some places your cat may hide include under the deck, behind the bushes, near the trash can, inside a crawl space, under a parked car, or even sneak into a neighbor's shed or garage. When my cat Arya went missing, she hid one house away in a neighbor's garage, and then escaped again to a nearby trash can, also one house away. So cats stay relatively close to where they escaped. For outdoor cats, it's a little bit different. When they don't return home, it's often a sign that something is seriously wrong. They could have been attacked by a dog or wildlife and got injured, got hit by a car, or trapped in a garage or shed. Outdoor cats tend to roam farther than indoor-only cats. The search radius can be as far as 350 yards away, which is roughly an 18-house radius. The next tip is to contact your microchip company. Report your cat as missing and make sure your contact information is up to date. This is important because if your cat is brought to a shelter or vet, they'll scan for a microchip. If your info is up to date, the microchip can help them contact you and bring your cat home faster. If you don't know your pet's microchip number, contact your vet. Most veterinary offices keep that info on file. You want to have the right tools ready when you spot your cat, so you can safely capture them. When you finally spot your missing cat, you might only get one chance to catch them, so it's crucial to be fully prepared. Bring a secure pet carrier and your cat's favorite treat to help lure them in, calmly and quickly. Check the same spots multiple times. Cats are expert hiders. Don't assume your cat isn't there just because you didn't see them the first time. Scared cats stay silent and hidden, even when you're nearby and hard to spot. When I lost Arya, I checked one area over 6 times and still didn't spot her until much later. She blended in so well with her surroundings that I only noticed her because I caught the subtle rise and fall of her back as she breathed. If I had given up, I might not have found her. So be thorough with your search. Get on your knees, shine a flashlight into every nook and cranny, and listen carefully. When your cat goes missing, one of the most crucial steps is thoroughly checking the surrounding properties, especially your neighbors' yards, garages, and sheds. It's important to politely ask your neighbors for permission to search their property yourself. After all, it's not their cat, so they likely won't search with the same urgency, thoroughness, or attention to detail that you would. By personally checking these areas, you ensure nothing is overlooked and give yourself the best possible chance of finding your cat. In my case, it was actually the neighbors who helped lead me to Arya. They spotted a cat, and they told me they saw her run into their garage, which ultimately brought me one step closer to finding her. Lastly, don't forget to leave a flyer with a photo and your contact information if the neighbors spot your cat. Hiring a search dog can be a powerful tool in your search, but it's important to understand both its benefits and limitations. Around 25% of searches with dogs result in directly locating the cat or its remains. These dogs are specially trained to detect cats and can help rule out areas where your cat is unlikely to be, allowing you to focus your search on more promising locations. It's best to hire a search dog if your cat has recently gone missing and not a month later, when your cat's scent has likely faded and the chances of a successful search are significantly lower. Used correctly, a search dog is one of many tools that can increase your chances of bringing your cat home. If it's safe to do so, consider leaving a door, such as one to your backyard, slightly open to give your cat a way back inside. Place familiar scents like their bedding or an item of your worn clothing near the entrance. It can help guide them back by smell. Just be sure the area is secure and free of potential dangers before leaving anything open. Ask your friends and family to help you search for your cat. The more eyes and ears out in the neighborhood, the better your chances of spotting them. Every extra person means more ground covered, more yards checked, and more neighbors spoken to. When Arya went missing, my mom and dad were even planning to fly in to help with the search. That's how much it meant to us. Don't hesitate to lean on the people who care about you. Many will be more than willing to help. Just make sure they know not to try and catch your cat themselves. A scared cat might bolt if approached, and then you lose the opportunity to catch them. Instead, have them quietly keep watch and block all exits if the cat is spotted. Then call you right away so you can safely recover them. Generally speaking, you want your flyers to be simple, clean, and easy to read. The picture on the flyer should show the best view of your cat to help people identify him, as well as your contact information. The purpose of having the flyers is to distribute them quickly. Hand them out to your neighbors and any people or businesses in the area. The more eyes, the higher chance you will find your cat. Create large posters at least 22 inches in size in bright colors, like yellow or pink, for visibility. The goal is to make it impossible for someone to pass it without seeing the sign. Write only the essentials in huge letters: lost cat, your phone number, and the picture. And use a durable material like corrugated plastic so it survives weather outside. One of the questions you may have is, should I offer a reward? Offering a reward may seem helpful, but can backfire. Rewards often attract the wrong kind of attention, people chasing your cat for money. This may attract scammers or opportunists. Studies show that people respond better when they feel they're helping. This appeals to genuine, caring neighbors. Also avoid sharing too many identifying details in the poster. That way, if someone claims they found your cat, you can ask questions to verify if that cat is really yours. In at least 5% of missing cat cases, the cat is actually hiding somewhere inside the house, behind walls, inside the attic, or behind appliances. While this is always worth checking, it's best to search the immediate area outside your home first, since the risk is greater if your cat is outside and exposed. Once you thoroughly search nearby yards, under decks, and around sheds, come back and eliminate every possible hiding spot indoors, even those that seem too small or unlikely. Wildlife cameras, originally designed for hunters, can be incredibly useful when searching for a lost cat. These weatherproof, motion-activated cameras take photos whenever something moves in front of them. The best models use infrared flash, so they won't scare your cat with the bright light. I'll link some recommended wildlife cameras in the description below. You'll use the camera to confirm if your cat is visiting a specific area by setting out a plate of wet food or tuna as bait. And if your cat appears, you'll know when and where to focus trapping or luring efforts. A humane trap is a metal wire cage with a door that falls shut when the cat steps on a trigger mechanism. I don't recommend setting a trap for every missing cat. You need to have a reason to believe your cat is in the area first, which is why I recommend people start with the wildlife camera. When using a humane trap, you need to commit to checking it frequently so that your cat, your neighbor's cat, or a wild animal isn't trapped too long, especially if it's very hot or cold. Use the internet to spread the word as widely as possible. Post on platforms like Craigslist, Nextdoor, and local lost and found groups on Facebook. It only takes one person to recognize your cat and help bring them home. You don't have to check shelters on the very first day your cat goes missing. It's unlikely for a lost cat to show up at the shelter right away. So it's best not to waste time there in the beginning. Statistically, it's rare for an owner to reunite with their cat in a shelter. There are several reasons why. Some people may decide to keep your cat, believing the original owners didn't take proper care of it. Other people avoid shelters altogether. They're aware of the high kill rates and want to save the cat from that fate. Even if they mean well, these actions reduce the chance your cat ever enters the shelter system. That said, it's still important to check with shelters regularly. To be safe, you should check with all shelters within a 50-mile radius. You don't have to check every day, but every other day or every third day is often enough. Make sure you give each shelter a lost cat flyer in case your cat does show up later. When you finally spot your cat, you may only have one chance to catch them. So be patient and stay calm. First, block all paths that your cat can use to escape. Then have your pet carrier ready and open. And try to use a treat to get your cat to come closer to you. When they're close, then quickly put them in the carrier. This whole time, move slowly and avoid sudden movements. You want to create a calm and safe environment that makes your cat feel safe enough to approach. Don't make the same mistake as me. When I lost Arya, the first time I found her, she had slipped into someone's open garage. I was so relieved that I found her. But in my rush, I didn't think to close the garage door behind me. She darted past me and disappeared. The second time I found her, I came prepared. I used the trash cans nearby to quietly block off any escape routes, and this time I was successful. So be patient and block those escape routes. Over 70% of missing cats eventually make it back home. And the most important advice I can give is don't give up. Many people throw everything into the first few days, and when their cat isn't found, they stop looking. In at least 15% of cases, cats were found after more than 3 weeks. So don't give up. The families who keep searching with patience and a steady plan are the ones most likely to bring their cat home. I almost gave up on Arya, but I'm glad I kept looking, because if I had stopped looking, Teemo wouldn't have his sister today. Losing a cat is one of the most stressful and emotional experiences a pet parent can go through, but don't lose hope. With a steady plan, patience, and persistence, you can bring your cat home. I know because I've been there. To give yourself the best chance of finding your cat, it's important to use as many of the tips and strategies outlined in the video. Your cat is out there, waiting to be found. If you'd like to see the full story of how I lost my cat Arya, I've linked the video in the description below. And if you lost your cat and were able to find them, please share your story in the comments below. It might give hope to someone still searching.